Oh, great. So now I got to do it all over again. All right,
Yes,
whatever.
gotta match that energy. Let's go.
Girls,
Do
children
it.
of all ages and wallet sizes, welcome back to another exciting night. I mean, as always, every night is exciting, but this one is particularly special. We are going to be once again giving back to the community that has supported us for the past 3 years now. And we have more than one exciting announcement for you guys tonight. So get back, grab a beer, get ready to win some prizes, and just if you have a funny meme, just throw it in the chat. Let's go, guys.
And for those of you who are new to our Discord or our YouTube channel, or for the first time watching us on X, we have a disclaimer. Here at Alpha Origins, we do not give financial or legal advice. We don't give much advice at all. But we definitely don't give you financial advice. None of us have any type of financial advisor degrees or certificates or training. We're just random dudes and dudettes on the internet talking about crypto. We do have two general guidelines for life. The first one is what, Reptar?
Oh, this one's my favorite. Don't be a douche.
Don't
Don't
be a
be a douche
douche.
to anybody in the community
Just
or
don't
in
be
life.
like, yeah, that's general good life advice, right? Don't be a douche. And then our other general disclaimer, our kind of rule for life number 2 is what, Scorch?
Uh, uh,
Oh, he
Oh, you
froze.
put him on the spot.
listen to us.
No. What is rule number 2, Reptar?
Don't be a moron. We know that if you're here already, you're probably not a moron.
That's right.
But we need to say it for the plebeians that are not in the Discord already that might be watching us on Restream. Guys, if you're not in here, get in here.
Yeah,
you can't win prizes.
You can't win anything watching on YouTube or X or watching the replay. All of our links, if you're watching on X, all you do is click on the Alpha Origins name there. We have our link tree. If you're watching on YouTube, the links are in the channel description and usually the video descriptions. But don't make, I tell you what, here is our not financial advice. Don't make your own financial decisions based on what random people on the internet that you've never met and don't know say about money. How about that? Is that good? Is that financial advice? Is that actually financial advice? Don't take
That's
financial
perfect.
advice from us?
I see it. That might be financial advice. But
Oh.
all I know
So
is
do you,
that if
do you take advice from Reptar? Because I don't think you guys have ever met.
Yeah, that's what's really funny. The only person that I have met in this entire Discord in person is Pickletown. Hi, Pickle.
guys, I need to see some pickles in the chat if you guys want to see a live community meetup. If not,
The green cucumber pickles, not your pickles, because
yeah, guys, yes, please, we don't want to get demonetized or
never monetized.
yeah, or yeah, just we'll try
Do you
to
guys
avoid all
remember? Some of y'all are babies, so Reptar might not remember this, but Scorchman probably does. Do you remember those old 7-Up commercials with the dude that was like, "Ha, show us your can," and then like people were sending in pictures of their butts, and he was like,
you guys, I don't remember that. He's right. It was before my time.
Yeah, right. Before my time.
Dude, you're older than I am. Hush.
Yeah, that's a good sign.
Hey, man, sometimes all you want is a nice dill pickle slice or just pickle spear.
Yeah, guys, pickles in the chat. Love it. So we will be doing another Rumble here. So Ice, if you want to load up a Jurassic era one, that would be awesome. One thing I do want to do, guys, is I want to show off a little bit of what we have been doing kind of behind the scenes. We talked about this a little bit at the AMA. But I am going to be screen sharing here in just a second so you guys can see what I am talking about. Obviously, here we go. We just want to thank everybody that has already ordered merch. You guys are really, we just really appreciate how excited you guys are about the project. And again, we want to continue to be, Filski, love you, man. We are really trying.
What'd you get, Filski? Like we don't know who ordered what. Oh,
What do you mean?
You ordered.
So I'm going to show you what he got. So guys, first of all, we'll get into the Patreon here in a second, but we got our socials updated. But if you guys want to go to the shop, you just go to the Alpha Origins website and is the shop tab. Pretty straightforward. We right now have a pretty limited selection of stuff, but we are going to be adding tons more to the shop, and we're going to be updating some stuff. But the one thing that was that Bilski apparently ordered, I didn't know that, but we have them in all different colors. But the Diamond Hands Alpha Origins hoodie, this one I had
That's
a
my
lot of fun
favorite.
making, and we have a lot of it. It's got the diamond hand on the sleeve, and very simple embroidered. Yes, so Filski, we actually did set it up drop shipping style because it's just easier for us, and we also don't need to hold on to any
Yep.
personal information. Yep, it's all fulfilled through our distributor, and we did take the time. We wanted to make sure that these were quality products, that we weren't. You guys can see all the descriptions over here. We
Guys,
just
click the
wanted to make
swords. You got less than 15 seconds. We got 59 people in the audience and only 48 sword clicks.
We'll click the swords. We tried to make a nice little a variety of different things. This backpack I might have to change because this is actually the inside label and it kind of looks like it's showing on the outside, but it looks very much kind of like this. And with our colors and the logo and stuff, we are going to be putting a lot of time into different things. It's got the logo all around the side. We wanted to make sure that this stuff is not cheap and not
Yeah, guys,
you know,
I do want to say this. We're making a few bucks on every item. That's it. Like if the backpack says $43, we're making like $5. That's most of that is going to the producers who are generating this stuff. We're not trying to gouge the community. We just wanted to add some merch because we like merch. And
this.
yeah, I like the now that we've changed it. I didn't like it before because not that one, but the one that the trauma bonding one is probably my favorite. There's another hoodie that's got the AO logo on front and on back it says trauma bonding.
And guys, it's just
We
you
need
know
a
we
we need a broom.
we yes, I need to make it. See, that's the thing,
We need
guys.
a broom
We
sticker is what we need.
fun with the merch. Again, guys, the prices, they're all final. There is no shipping. We are going to be covering the shipping because we understand that there's a lot of people that live
International
internationally.
shipping. International
Yeah.
shipping is included.
Yep. And international shipping can be very, very expensive. So I want you guys to be aware we are eating the costs of that. And $40 for a backpack, that's $20 for a hat. These are pretty fair. And yes, we absolutely need to see if we can make
God,
some
we need to
rugs.
make a limited. That needs to be one of our limited edition things. It like needs to be a
And,
prize. Or not. Oh,
and
wait,
guys,
wait, no. If you have, oh shoot, what rolls? If you have a certain, like, if you have a certain legacy planetary roll, we just need to get you a rug.
we'll buy you a rug.
We need to buy
We'll
you a
buy you a rug.
rug.
But guys, there's tons of color options. There's tons of customization. This is just the beginning. We are going to be adding a ton of stuff to this. So I'll drop the link for you guys if you guys want to check out the merch store. We are going to be updating the link as well with all of our socials. But again, just keep an eye on it, guys. We're going to be adding a lot of different products and a lot of different variations. So if there's not something you like right now, shoot us a message, have a request, and we'll try and get whatever you guys are looking for, and we will continue to kind of update it as we go.
Yeah. After this rumble, I'm gonna move on. We had a couple of people that asked some questions in their tickets for some prizes they won. You guys know who have been here. By the way, I see a bunch of new names, but I also see some names I haven't seen in a while. So either welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, give us a wave in the chat. And as always, if you have any questions, please type in the chat. We will answer anything while we're sitting up here. Oh, Black Merchant, congrats. That's a long time member there. Love it, love it, love
Let's
it.
go.
And yeah, no pickle. Again, we don't want to see pickles like that. Yeah, it's been Black Merchant. It's been probably what 4 or 6 weeks since you won something. We that's the beautiful thing about here on our game nights is all of these games are random chance, and so some nights we have new people that win on their first night. Sometimes we have a whole bunch of OGs that win. Sometimes we have people that win 5 games in a row. So it's just random. We don't care. But I do one of the prizes we've given away a few times in the last few weeks has been some uh, BigTime spaces, and I'm gonna pull up the OpenLoot channel and show you. Like, you do have to create an OpenLoot account. It's not a big deal. It's not difficult. It's just like creating any other account that you've ever done on any website ever. But I'm going to show you what it does. And there we go. Share the screen. So if you guys will scroll up to the top of the thing here, and you'll see that I'm screen sharing the OpenLoot marketplace. It's openloot.com. Here, I'll show you. This is where you go, and there will be a place to log in over here. You just either create an account or you log in, either one. But you'll end up getting, an account. You'll have a profile. This is what it'll look like, unless you're able. And then it says like extra VIP. But if you'll go here eventually, what we've been giving away, not in-game items. Where's my small spaces? Here we go. So these are spaces. And what they are, it's a room. Think about, basically, you have a private instanced house. Instead of a land plot, you have a house. And you can add rooms to your house. And a space is a room. Each space generates a certain number and rarity of cracked hourglasses. Cracked hourglasses are an in-game item that you can break down, and it gives you big time tokens. Right now, big time tokens are selling at about 6 cents per token. I think at the height of their popularity a couple of years ago, not a couple of years ago, maybe a year ago when they went live with the token, it went all the way up to almost 80 cents per token. So, but anyway, these spaces, and they go from rare all the way up to mythic, and they go from small up to large. So small, medium, large, and then rare to mythic. So that's like 5 different. Yeah, Ice, we're working on that. We'll get it in there. We just got this thing started. But anyway, these spaces, we've given some away. So what you need to do is create an account. Then it will ask you to link your MetaMask. And how that works is you'll go here, you'll go here. If you want to deposit some crypto to your account, you just click on that. You can do it with a debit or credit card. You can do it from your Coinbase, MetaMask, whatever. Like if somebody wants to send me some crypto, I would still go here and click this. You can only send USDC, and it'll send on the base chain. You also, because base chain has no gas, which is nice. You can also go here if you want to receive, not tokens. Let's see. Sorry, I haven't done this in a second. So if I want to go here and I want to, you can sell, all this stuff is sellable, by the way, but let's say what do I want to do with this? I'm going to click on it, and I can move it, but I can also withdraw it. I haven't done this in forever because it used to be stupid expensive. How do I withdraw this? Do you remember, Reptar? That's not it. By the way, this is a cool thing.
Don't you have to go to my collection and switch it between in your wallet and in the game?
I don't. It's. I thought it had to be on marketplace. Does it have to be in game?
Between marketplace and in game.
I can't send.
If you're trying to sell it, I think to move it to.
No, I want to withdraw it and send it to somebody.
I guess I've never tried that.
Yeah. All right. Let me try this because it's been a second. Here we go. Withdraw. So I would withdraw it. This is what I would do. I have to withdraw it, and I will connect my MetaMask. Okay. No big deal. Oh, I got a 2-factor authenticator. So it doesn't matter if you see this code because guess what? It changes every 30 seconds. I have I2FA everything. Crap. Well, anyway, you connect that, and it will give you a It will give you an actual address, and let me show you what it's going to look like because I know I can do it here. Right here. So if I want to receive, not a premium currency, it's not a token. I don't want a token. It's not a crypto deposit. Receiving, no. Dang it, I don't ever do this. That's the problem. Let me show you on this crypto deposit. It'll be the same thing, and then I'll figure it out and show you. But let's say I want to receive a crypto deposit. I'm going to go to USDC. Yes, yes, yes. You got to wait because they're like, seriously, we're not going to, if you send another token, that's on you. That's not our fault. You're a moron. And what's rule number 1 here? Don't be a moron. So we click continue. It will give me an address. Now, when I'm sending you this NFT, I will need this address. That's all you have to do. That's how you connect your OpenLoot. And you just, like you saw me pull up my MetaMask there, you just connect your MetaMask to your OpenLoot. That's all it is. That's how I can get you a space. Cool? Now, we can also clip that and save that to a video for tutorial type stuff. Yeah, ICE, we are playing around trying to find something that gets close to your design there. Because, do you have a picture of that? Can you throw that picture up? This is, ICE designed some jerseys for us. Jibs is here. I see you, Jibs. I see you typing. Kind of complex. Yeah. That's because I didn't do it myself ahead of time, and so I bumbled around like an idiot. There's another way we can do it if that doesn't work, and that involves, so the USDC. No, the USDC on base is actually for you. Like if you want to deposit USDC, like if you want to send USDC from your Coinbase to your OpenLoot because you want to buy something, you do that on base. The NFTs that I'll be sending you will be on ETH, which is why you got to connect.
So, guys, really, it's as simple as just making an OpenLoot account and connecting something like a MetaMask. Like it just like everything else. I know that can be confusing for especially like newcomers who are coming in and maybe aren't familiar with like NFTs or even gaming and stuff, but it really is as simple as just getting an ETH address set up on like MetaMask. Yep, MetaMask is perfect. Get it set up on an
Yes,
ETH wallet.
I can just send it from, so I'll have to send it from my wallet to my MetaMask, and I can send it just to your MetaMask, and then you can send it from your MetaMask to your OpenLoot.
And that's the thing.
It is a different address though. Like if you just have it on your MetaMask, you will not be able to access it in the BigTime game because it has to be on your OpenLoot wallet.
Exactly. So what I mean, and thank you for clarifying that, JC, because that's important. Because basically, what's going to happen is when you link your MetaMask wallet to your OpenLoot account, you're going to have 2 addresses. You're going to have your OpenLoot address, which is your in-game assets, and then you're going to have your own address, which is connected to the game, which you can also store the NFTs on. They're your NFTs, just like anything else. You can hold on to them and sell them or whatever. But mainly what you should do is keep them in the game, and even you don't even have to send them to the wallet, I don't think, because there's a way to move it from in-game asset to your external wallet. They really do.
Let me reshare my screen because I'm an idiot. This is what you were
No,
trying.
you're right. It just it seems, and it's like with NFTs in general, it seems very.
This is what ICE was trying to get me to do, and I hadn't. Let me. All right, watch this, ICE. You want to see?
JC?
Yeah.
Were you being a moron, sir?
Not that bad. It was just
Not bad enough.
I forgot. All right, here we go. Watch this. I'm in my
Momentary lapse of
collection.
judgment.
So this is where we were, right? Marketplace, active listings, and rentals. By the way, rentals is how you can make some money. Anyway, so watch this. See that right there? Boop. So
and the
once
thing
you
is,
create your account, you will literally, you'll click on your account name, you'll go to My Collection, and you'll click this button that says Deposit Plus. Duh. See, and then you'll select ETH Network. And look, it gives you an address. Ta-da! And that's your personal OpenLoot Ethereum address. And so if you wanted to send me an item, I would give you this address and you would send it to me and it would show up in my collection. And this is all crap I created for other contests. These are almost worthless, which is unfortunate. That is not worthless.
And that's the thing, guys. Like a space. The thing is, yes, you can sell it.
Yeah, these by the way, these are NFTs. These are mine. These are mine.
He's like, look at my collection. And
No,
and that's the
I
thing.
meant
Guys,
like it doesn't. This doesn't belong just to the game. Like it's not like you looted a sword in, World of Warcraft, and yeah, you can get 1,000 gold in game, but that does no good. Like this right here, I don't know, this Galactic Time Warden. If I wanted to sell it, it'll sell for right now. It's probably I think it's under $2,000, which is ridiculous, by the way. But anyway, you can sell these items for real world money.
and the coolest thing is the reason that we've been giving away so many of these spaces, guys, is because this is your like foot in the door into getting into this ecosystem. And even if you're not playing the game all the time, it's generating assets for you over time. Every 3 days or so, it drops hourglasses, which can be sold, and it's basically part of the main economy of the game. So having a space is a big deal because it not only gives you free assets that you can then continuously sell every month, but it's also giving you the ability to kind of start participating in the game, start expanding some stuff, and actually making a significant amount of money. Like it's all some of it's based around luck. Some of us get drops, as you guys know. Some of us do not. So,
JC.
Scoresman and JC.
Scoresman
But
gets dropped. Shut up.
there's a lot of us that have Ice. We can do another battle. I'll get a rumble or I'll get marbles running here soon. But
Do we have a error
Yes,
request?
Jibs. The NFTs you put them for sale on the marketplace just like you would on OpenSea or Magic Eden. Random is fine, Ice. You just put them for sale on the OpenLoot marketplace and people buy them for USDC. That's it. It's not any more complicated than that. That USDC goes into your OpenLoot wallet, and you can. All right, so I'm gonna.
and there is volume, guys, on OpenLoot. I mean, people are still buying these. People are still selling them.
People are buying a lot now because stuff is on sale. So I'm sharing my screen. I want to show you what spaces do. So you go in. So this is one of the. This is like the.
Is that sword similar to what Abel got?
No, that's a crafted sword. Abel's is looted. Yeah, USDC. In case anybody was lucky. Oh, by the way, guys, click the swords. In case anybody was lucky enough to get in on the Circle IPO, you're up like 7x now.
Didn't we also 7x on Radium too? Look at that.
Oh,
Look at that.
But we don't
You
give
can't
financial advice.
Are you still 7x on Radium?
Oh, we sold.
No, I don't think anything is 7x at this point, except, I mean, Bitcoin's still doing very, very well, though.
So Filski, Circle is the company that created and owns USDC. And Circle is the name of the company. So everyone has this space right here.
Is really bullish on USDC and Base and that whole ecosystem.
So this right here, everyone has this area right here. Regardless of if you own a space or not, you have this area. It's got announcements. It's got a little crafter bot for you to upgrade your weapons. It's got some storage. It's got a little bot for you to test your damage and stuff on. Right, so you got storage. You got your inventory, whatever. Everyone has this even if you don't have a space. To that, you can add rooms. So you can see kind of the layout on my little mini map there. These are my rooms. This is a large room. There's a small room over here, a small room over here, a medium room. But inside each of these rooms, they drop cracked hourglasses. And let me go over here and show you one. And the cracked hourglasses vary in rarity. Number one, you use Time Wardens to create hourglasses, which you can sell. But these are cracked hourglasses. So I could take, let's take this one, and I put it up there. And you can see I click extract BigTime, and it gets 20. By the way, did you guys notice this? So you see this right here doesn't have any sparkles on it, and it's worth 20. This one here has sparkles on it. It's worth 35. I just found that out today.
And guys, the main thing is these were all free. These
Yep.
were all
These
dropped.
drop in your space. Now, if you have a blue space, the highest you're going to get is blue. If you have so the rarity for your spaces goes blue, and then purple, and then orange, and then yellow. Those are the four levels of spaces, and that's the order of their rarity. So blue will drop white, green, and blue. Purple will also drop purple. Orange will also drop orange. Each higher level is worth more, so long as they're full. But I also found out today if they're sparkly, they're worth more, because they're generated by your decorations. Your decorations boost your stuff. I want to point out, like Reptar said, these are free. They are dropped in your space about every 36 to 48 hours. In order to break them down, you need a time warden of the appropriate rarity, and you need an hourglass. You also need a schematic, which you get randomly looted from playing the game. And these gilded obelisks, you can either buy them. They're fairly cheap. They're less than a penny per obelisk. But you can buy them on the OpenLoot website, or you can craft them yourself. You loot the materials to craft them just by playing the dungeons. Whoops, that's the wrong way.
And
So,
you can also get them as free drops as well. So
not those. You have to craft those. But let me show you up here. So, by the way, these eggs and all this stuff. This is my one. See this plant right here, Egyptian vase. That's my one NFT that I've ever looted in this game, ever. That right there.
bad luck,
I'm not
man.
bitter. Anyway, I created all these others. But anyway, so if you in the game, I'm going to show you what you loot. And this is how they layer the economy, which is why I think I mean it needs some tweaks, because right now you're losing money to craft things. You don't gain back what you spend. But if you have an armory or a weapon manufacturing place, you can create. See, you loot these. Hang on, click on this. You loot these tattered materials just by playing the game. Just play the game, you will loot them, and then you can take them in here and craft them. You can craft them of any level. If you have a common, all the way up to a mythic, you can craft them. They cost the same. There's no difference. Anyway, so you got this one cooking. It's got 14 hours. Oops. So anyway, this is
just to clarify. When you're crafting items, guys, like swords and equipment and stuff, you do eat a tiny bit of cost. However, when you're crafting things like the hourglasses, or for example, let's say you get your hourglass, you break it down with your time warden, you are netting positive.
Yes.
Always.
Yes, it does cost a little bit of big time usually to craft a weapon or some armor. But like Raptor, if you're breaking down your free cracked hourglasses, if you're playing the game, you're looting all of the necessary items. It doesn't cost you anything unless you want to buy the parts.
And that's only if you don't want to actually play the game. If you just want to take it, get into the economy and make some stuff, there is a way for people to do that. But the main strategy, guys, even if you don't have a time warden, let's say you just have a space, like you just want a space and you don't have a time warden to break down your cracked hourglasses, you can put them on your character and run with them. And those hourglasses, the reason they're valuable is because as you're playing the game with them equipped, they are rewarding you with random loot in mostly big time tokens.
I'll show you the difference. Obviously, you can see the ones that are cracked and the ones that are not. I want you to look right there underneath the picture. It says time left. That's how you have to add time to your hourglasses. That's another money sink that they have. But your big time luck rate is how likely you are to drop big time token just playing in the dungeons. Okay, so this is the highest one I have. It makes my big time luck rate plus 322, and you can add up to 5. Another example, this one is 138. These are not cracked. Not cracked is always going to be better than, for example, here's a green one. It's crafted. 115. Here's a green one that's cracked, 17.25. But you can put these on these cracked ones, still increase your odds of looting big time token, and that costs you nothing. You are literally, you have a space, you go pick it up, you put it on your character, you run dungeons, you increase your chances of getting big time tokens.
And that's the biggest thing, guys, is if you sink money into the game, like any game, you're gonna do better. Like most games nowadays cost around $70, but if you get into the game as a free player, that is possible. You can work your way up, you can grab stuff. It's going to be a slower process, obviously, but getting into the game is very manageable. You can get a space for like $7, and that gives you the land or the room, so to speak, that is generating you the in-game assets for free. People can rent this out so you can get a little bit of passive income. Rentals have gone down a lot. It's actually a little bit more profitable to probably play the game at this point.
Yep.
But that is the balance. That's exactly why it's a fluctuating economy, because when
I
too
see.
many people
I'm sorry to interrupt. I see our newest holder just popped into the chat. Hi, Flo.
speaking of the holders, I know we usually do a marbles or some kind of giveaway event by now.
Do your marbles so I can set up the thing.
All right.
I gotta set up a wheel.
All right, let's go. So we'll do a marbles. But yeah, guys,
A wheel? A wheel? Whatever for, JC?
Remains to be seen.
Remains to be seen, he says. We need a wheel.
Don't know.
We need a wheel immediately. Can someone get us a wheel in here, please? Come on, guys. This is a professional
Something from your
operation.
past, JC. I do not recall.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Senator. I cannot recall.
Yeah.
Spinthewheel.io. Is that what we should use?
What I use is Wheel of Names, but it doesn't really matter. A lot of
I'm gonna use spinthewheel.io.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I forgot why we need the wheel, and a lot of you guys are really confused right now, I'm sure, as to what the wheel is. But the wheel will be here very.
Should I do the 4 that we talked about earlier?
I like that. Yes, that is good. I'm only saying that because I don't remember. I know it. I kind of remember what we had talked about. I don't know the absolute specifics on it again, but we're gonna figure it out as a family, guys.
Oh yeah,
right,
I gotta remember. It's been a minute.
Okay, let's see. Is this gonna work now?
Oh,
Is this
man.
Oh, look at that! All right, I have officially started streaming, guys. Yeah, let's go.
All right, I'm not using that one.
Continue.
What did you use? Wheel of Names? I'll use Wheel of Names because that one had too many pop-ups.
We need one that's epic. We need an epic one so we can explain what is about to go down.
All right,
You had something pop up.
The lab. Let's go to the lab, guys.
Website says.
When we're cooking, we're in the lab. That sounded really Breaking Bad. I did not mean for that. I apologize. Pickle! I saw you. See you. All right, guys. Marbles. That is a lot of links, Scorchman. Welcome to the lab, guys. Let's
think they may know where to go.
We are in the lab. And we're cooking something. We're cooking pickles and Scorchman, and it's going to be wonderful. You guys ready? Let's go. Oh, caution. Very ominous. Woo! I am like so deeply upset that we cannot use the soundboard during game nights.
Tighten it up a little bit.
I'm not,
because
y'all people would be blowing that up.
Well, I mean, I wish that the speakers could use it. I mean, maybe not the audience.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe if we could trust Ice to not,
What?
We all know your favorite sound effects, yeah.
So while we're waiting for Reptar to start the game here, I do want to say, Florence, congratulations. If you were not here last week for our event, for our game night, then you may have missed. Florence is the winner of Pumpkin King's long-term Alpha Origins members only poker game, in which he gave away his own personal Alpha Origins NFT. The only Alpha Origins NFTs that exist in the wild are the pre-order NFTs, which were released about probably 4 or 5 months ago. So shout out to Pumpkin King for giving away his own NFT. Our Platinum Pass, basically our pre-sale people were able to purchase these NFTs at a cost that the whitelist and the public mint will not see, because that's how we reward people that are around here forever. But Pickle did, for people that had been here at least a year, he started out with 2, and then he lowered it to 1 if you made some social media posts for us. But yeah, Florence won the Alpha Origins NFT and is verified and is now an official holder, which is why you see that little guppy next to her name. And she has a chance to win one of our random airdrops. Holders get random, and I do mean random, for all of the tax people watching and listening and hating. It's entirely random. We are not guaranteeing anyone anything. There's no guarantee of returns for owning our NFT. Our NFT is basically a glorified raffle ticket, and what else was it? Like an entry, like a private entry access pass to
I mean,
some private
guys,
channels.
if you're explain to somebody what our NFTs are. I mean, at the very base level, it is a raffle ticket that gets you access to all of the amazing things that we have invested in over the past few years. It gives you guys a way to get some of the random rewards. It gives you early access to different projects that we work with, and at the end of the day, we do a lot of things. Nothing's ever promised forever, but we're always doing different things to continue to make sure that every single person that holds an NFT is eventually satisfied with the value that they've gotten from it. That has been our goal from the beginning. We do not believe in worthless NFTs here. We really, put a lot of time and effort into the project, into the artists, and really making sure that these have utility. And you guys are really going to kind of see that, first and foremost tonight. But I am going to go ahead and start the marbles. So this is the last call to get in. And guys, yeah, our thing is go ahead and sell the NFT. That's fine.
It's
but
yours.
The value that we expect that you guys will get from just holding on to it is going to be much more.
Yeah. So what we do with them, if I like I said, the only reason I'm going through this, I know most of you know this, but I did see some new names, and hopefully we do have a lot of new followers on X, and hopefully some people are grabbing the YouTube. So I will say very briefly that the utilities behind the NFT is just us stealing other people's ideas of, we got rugged by a lot of NFTs, but we also saw NFTs in the last bull run in through the bear market that had good ideas. They just didn't quite. They had some bad stuff too, and so we stole their ideas, the good ones, and we're trying to do our own thing. And as you all who are here and don't own an NFT can attest, you don't have to own an NFT to get something from this community. Whether it's money and prizes or information, we're about the community. We were always a community together of janitors. The NFT was just an extra kind of thing as we started, as the Alpha Origins team started putting some money into some projects and generating some revenue. We thought, well, how do we give this back to our community? I know. Let's copy these other projects that actually did a decent job of, randomly giving to their community. Like, you guys, if you don't know, the vast majority of us started and met each other through, Pluto Alliance and BitBoy Crypto's, NFT project. And obviously, they screwed everybody over. And who did what, I don't know. I don't care. But that's where we all met. We loved.
We need to do a tell-all at some point, guys. We really need to do a tell-all at some point about what. Well, that'll be.
Guys, we've been here. Alpha Origins, the community has been here together, working in this space, trying to figure stuff for 3 years. 3 years, guys. We've been through. That's why our shirt says trauma bonding.
Free the 3.
Free the 3. But anyway.
All right, guys, we're doing all of that.
Who's it gonna be? Is it gonna be Death? Oh, Death Party got hacked. Wait, who's it? Oh, he made it. I thought Land Party was gonna get him. Death Party, let's go.
Dude, I love that. Death, congratulations. Death rolling up here. Hold on, I got the perfect emoji for it in the Discord chat. Let's go. Let's go, Death. Death Party. That is your emoji right there. Death Party.
But
There are currently 3 of the Elf Origins NFTs on Magic Eden.
Yeah, there's the supply. There is a decent amount out of there. I mean, we have quite a few big holders as well, but um, we really love to see what the prices are staying at right now, and the more we continue to give back, guys. It was something JC said that really kind of resonates, and I feel like it's forgotten sometimes. Is over the past 3 years, we have given away over $200,000 worth of prizes. It took a while for us to really calculate exactly how much we had given back, but not a lot of projects even have given back anything. And we know we're a small project. We know that, we're not out there as much as a lot of other people on things like Twitter. And we want to kind of change that. And we really are going to continue to really give value back to the people that are supporting us while we're building into what we think is going to be a really successful project. Because, like JC said, we found the things that worked. We found the things that didn't work by working in the industry, by working for other projects. And it's as simple as just delivering on those promises. And I know you guys don't see a lot of the team most of the time, like, maybe, Giro and KV and DJ and stuff, but they are always working behind the scenes. And we have such a diverse, not only leadership team here,
or you have to stop sharing.
but
You have to stop screen
I'm sorry,
sharing.
what?
You have to stop screen sharing.
Ooh, okay, so you can do the wheel.
So I can
Oh,
screen share.
oh, big stuff, guys.
Normally we do this at the end, but like the whole point of this was, okay, yeah, we can make that happen.
This is what I got right now.
This is our second random airdrop, by which, as far as random airdrops go, I mean, we are taking our NFTs and we're selecting random traits, and whoever has that trait gets the airdrop. So if there's like, last time we did just race because we have 4 races, and so roughly they're
That's
roughly even.
Racist. Didn't you know?
Yeah, we are racist here, apparently.
What? Nobody clip that, please.
Yeah, right.
It'd be all over the internet.
All right, let me screen share and tell you what we're going to do for the next airdrop. Tonight, this is what we have. We picked randomly, just because I thought it was cool as I was searching through our thing. We're going to pick lightsabers, companions, Thor hammer, or laser eyes. And those traits are spread out across all the races. So,
nice.
as you can
That's
see,
fun.
we have a human, a cyborg, and an alien on our different profile pictures on our speakers. All of them have companions. So, for like, is that Reptar's up top? Whose is that? Yeah, no, that's Ice's. Ice has a companion and a lightsaber. So he's 50-50 tonight. Yeah, we've also done. We've also, in addition to the random airdrops, we also have a holders raffle, a holders raffle channel, and we do some other stuff there too. So that's usually one winner gets some larger prize. Here we'll just split up. What we have done from the very beginning is as the Alpha Origins team got assets that generated money, we've put some of that money into the community pool, what we call the community pool. And we use the community pool to grow. Number one, we grew some, not staked. Did we stake some radium, or did we just grow the radium? I think we grew the radium and then staked it, and we switched it over to HBAR.
Essentially, is what we did.
Yeah. So anyway, we try and grow that, and that's how we fund the prizes, or how we will fund the prizes. Right now, we've just been funding it out of pocket. But there's plenty. Thor, you need an NFT that has a hammer. Thor, you need a hammer, definitely. But so anyway, the community pool in the future, it's like, for example, we built it up by renting out our Time Wardens, and there for a while we were renting out blue Time Wardens for like $400 a month, and so we would put, like, if I rented a Time Warden out for $400 a month that I bought personally, I'd put $200 in the community pool and put $200 in my pocket. So we have a community pool that is building. We will be putting half of all future NFT sales and stuff in the community pool, so that we can give away bigger and bigger prizes. So that's how we fund the prizes, or how we will fund the prizes. Right now, it's just coming out of our personal MetaMask and Coinbase. Anyway, so here's what we got: lightsabers, companions, Thor hammer, and laser eyes. However many, I don't know, if there's 15 Thor hammers, then 15 people will get a little bit of ETH in their wallet that holds that NFT. That's how it works.
Let's go, guys.
Any
I'm
questions?
excited.
Should we just do this next week, or like?
Are you kidding? After that entire buildup and teasing them for an hour and 53 minutes, we're going to do it next week. Yep, that's exactly what we're going to do, you guys. Come back next week, and we will be spinning the wheel, and everybody will.
Oops, I spun it. Sorry.
Oh, okay, well, all right. Well, here we go. Let's go.
Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Oh, look!
Thor hammer.
It is the
Let's
Thor hammer.
go, guys.
Here we go. If your NFT has a Thor hammer,
Everyone.
you'll be getting some ETH dropped into your wallet. That's how it works.
And guys,
That's how random
listen,
airdrops work. It's random.
And guys, listen, if you didn't win tonight, don't be upset because, again, as JC mentioned, these are more than just your ticket to getting a random airdrop. We are going to be doing some exclusive giveaways, high value giveaways for holders. We want to continuously
Just ask McFancy.
Yeah, no, and that's the thing, guys. Like we are really going to be taking. We love doing the giveaways. And just to clarify, guys, we have giveaways that are for the entire community. Obviously, we haven't posted something in a while, but that will be changing. Hint, hint.
Hint, hint.
And we also have the holders giveaways. We do prioritize the holders giveaways. They are way higher value, obviously. And there are much less people that enter the holders giveaways because, again, only for holders. So, keep an eye on that, guys.
Look, Corel has a Thor hammer.
Let's go.
The one NFT that I sold, the one that Corel bought,
Nice.
has won him twice.
That's right.
And I don't have another NFT that has a Thor's hammer.
All right, so we're gonna talk about our regular giveaways. We do have something special coming for the month of July. And that reminds me, PK, we should probably do something special for October, yeah? Hint, hint, nod, nod, wink, wink.
I'm thinking pumpkin carving contest. He's
Definitely.
not here, though. I don't.
Yeah, he was here. He was here earlier. Anyway, we do have something planned for the giveaways are for everyone. If you're part of the community, you're in. Holders are obviously for the NFT holders. And we do right now. There's only 176 NFTs, and that's because that's how many were pre-bought. All of the NFTs are generated, but they have not been minted yet. As you guys know, our artist, we tag him a lot on X, but he is a Marvel, DC, Activision, who did Red Dead Redemption, Rockstar. Like he's been around, done a lot of art stuff. Anyway, he designed all our traits by hand. These are not AI generated.
Ben around.
Yeah, he's been around because his name is Ben. Anyway, I do want to point out we have had 2 people in our community win an Alpha Origins NFT. McFancy and Florence. That's it. The rest of them are bought, and as you heard earlier, there's 3 for sale, but it's up to you. Put in an offer, maybe somebody will take it. If you want an NFT or if you own an NFT, they're yours. Do whatever you want to. If you want to dump the floor, we don't care. We'll buy them. Somebody will buy them. But yeah, the whole point being McFancy. By the way, it was just a random game night. We were like, you know what? Screw it. Let's give one away. And so we gave away an NFT. And some people were like, the first 2 people to win, like we would give it away one time every week. And the person who won it was like, "Can I just get $5 in Polygon?" I'm like, okay. And then the next week, "Can I get $5 Solana instead?" Okay. And McFancy was like, "I'll take the NFT," because he won it the next week. And then the very next week, we did our first holders giveaway. And the total value at the time of all the we gave away a was it a Yuga Labs prize pack, and the total value of all the NFTs, because we gave away a bunch of NFTs for the Yuga Labs gaming ecosystem, was like 0.6, 0.7 ETH. Or no, I'm sorry, like $600 or $700. which at the time was probably about 0.4 ETH. But anyway, yeah, like McFancy won an NFT, and the very next week won $600 worth of stuff.
And guys, just to put that into perspective, like the NFT itself is selling for roughly $200. I mean, I think you can go on Magic Eden right now and you could probably, put in a $200 offer, do it insta sell. And the NFT is worth $200 a piece. But on top of getting the value of the holding the NFT itself, he additionally got all these different assets. Yes, it was a 700 or between $600 and $700 value, but he also was able to get into all these ecosystems now, or sell them. So and that's it was almost $1,000
hey,
giveaway.
maybe
And
McFancy would sell it to you for like 0.1 ETH. I don't know. You can put
well,
in an
and
offer.
that's and it was amazing to see that, because that's a perfect example of why we do this in the first place. We want new people to be able to come in and get value from being part of the community. But we also want to reward the people that have stuck with us. So if you guys are holding an NFT and you didn't win tonight, I promise we
There
have
will be
tons.
more winnings.
Yeah. And guys, we talked about this before, but we're talking merch. We're talking, high value giveaways. We're talking maybe some early access pass into some new
Oh yeah,
projects we might
when we get early access, yeah, I mean, hey, money's money, right? Um, but
Land.
when we get, or for example, we started out with BigTime. We all like Alpha Origins. We got in a good relationship with the folks at OpenLoot and BigTime, and they gave us Ruby passes, which was basically their pre-alpha access passes that were free. Earlier, people had to pay thousands of dollars for their access passes. We got access passes for free, and all we had to do was get our community involved. And we probably gave away 200 access passes to our community on game nights. And the people that played made hundreds and thousands of dollars just for playtesting a game. Now, imagine going forward in the future, we get access to this stuff. Guess who's going to get first crack at these early access passes? Holders. So, Reptar, do you want to do another marbles, or do you want, like, it's 10 o'clock? We got another, one more announcement that we need to get to, but do you want to do a race or another rumble? What do you want to do? You're muted. You've muted your mic.
No. You know what? We'll just do another rumble. It'll be quick. I know we went over a lot tonight. Usually we do a lot of races and stuff, but we just had a lot we wanted to talk about tonight, guys. And I think we can definitely do a bounty for the last.
Yeah, let's do the war, and if you nuke, I'll tell you what. If you nuke any of the 4 people on stage, you'll get the $50 bounty. How about that?
Ooh. Nuking anyone on stage. So that means everyone on stage has to join the
Yeah,
thing.
so Scorch, Ice, JC, and Reptar, click the swords. Everyone
It's
click the swords, but
Let's do it. Click the sword, guys.
if you nuke one of the 4 of us, you get the $50 bounty. Now, if you win, you get the standard winning prize pack. But if you nuke one of the 4 of us, you win the $50 bounty.
Let's go, guys.
All right, let's talk about our July contest.
Ooh. What is the July contest, JC?
Well, as you know, what we need to grow the project is more eyes on the project. Do we have 3 or 4 social media pages? We have X, we have TikTok, we have YouTube. What else do we have?
Instagram.
Do we have an Insta? Okay.
Ooh. The one thing I will talk about here at the end, but I want to let you continue, is the Patreon, because we have, I'll share my screen right now, really quick, but we obviously, we have a lot of different forms of social media. It's the best way for us to get exposure. Guys, we updated our website. So if you guys want to check out our different social medias, they're all up here. Our Patreon, our Instagram, our YouTube, our TikTok, which The
The
TikTok's lit,
Patreons,
guys.
the TikTok is freaking hilarious. If you need a
I,
15-second clip to make you laugh, but I digress. So there you go.
you
You
know
see
what?
those things
I'm
up
gonna go
there?
ahead and drop.
Do it.
Need you guys to go ahead and sign it. And again, guys, the thing is, we're really gonna put value into this project. We want this project to be successful. And right now, what we need is we need the community to, really kind of, um, help us share some of this stuff, some of our events. Like things on Twitter. We're really trying to build a lot of this out and do a lot of different things to get more eyes on the project because that's going to benefit everybody in the long run because we truly are giving real value back to everybody that is holding and supporting the project and we are going to continue to do that. So
Yep. So you see, we've got social media pages starting, and I mean, if you're already on them, well, it's gonna start. mm, We should just start it now, right? Since we're announcing it, and it's almost July anyway.
I mean, yeah, let's go for it. I mean, we
Okay, KMP. By the way, KMP, I'm trying to get your stuff if Pumpkin will ever get you squared away. KMP has a nuke halfway there. I'm just
ooh,
teasing, PK. I know you don't even have power right now.
smash a nuke.
But
Interesting.
all right, here's what we're gonna do. You have to like. Yeah, you have to get on our socials. You have to blow up our socials. What we're gonna do is you need to give us, and maybe we need to create a channel for this. I don't know. Maybe we can just do it however. But whatever your handles are on your various social medias, we got to know what they are because we're going to track every like, every comment, every repost, every active interaction across all of our social medias will earn you a point. So if Reptar just makes a tweet about game night or an extra a post about game night, you like it, you comment on it, and you share it or re what is it called now on X? It's not retweet, repost. Okay, that's 3 points. You go to TikTok, you follow, that's a point. You like the video, you comment on the video, you get everybody get what I'm going at here. Every time you give us a meaningful action across our social medias. I don't care if you go back and like and comment on old posts. I don't care. Every interaction you give us earns you a point for the entire month of July. Obviously, we need to know your name, whatever your account name is, and but we're going to track, and we'll keep track of all the points, and at the end of July, we'll have a winner. If we have a tie, we'll figure something out. But at the end of July, we'll have a winner. What should we?
Can you, can you say how you earn points again there, JC? I had to take a phone call for work, so.
Yes,
So we
interactive.
will put something with writing and stuff in an announcement officially so you guys have that information. But yeah, go ahead, JC.
I was like interacting with our social medias. All of them are linked on our website. Uh, what do you mean, Black Merchant? I'm not familiar with. Oh, are we gonna do oh, I hadn't thought about that. No, I was actually gonna have to freaking do it by hand. Um, that's not a bad thought.
So we're kind of exploring options right now. Mostly we were gonna be kind of just tracking it manually, but that might be a better option, Black Merchant. But the point is, guys, like we really do want to reward engagement. And the thing is, it's something that is gonna help not only the holders and the community, but the project as well. So we want to, give back for that. We want people to be excited to participate and we want to reward the participation. So that's what this is going to be about, guys. We need to really push on these socials. We need more followers and, we need to kind of get the message out about what we're doing here. So
Yep.
if
Hey, Medium. You got Medium articles that Reptar is writing. Um, I don't know if we
so
can.
we
I don't
do
know if we can track that. So, but
So we do have one more. We do have one more article, guys, that is going to be coming out that is specifically about the NFT project. The other articles have been doing really well, getting people in. Yeah, Black Merchant. I love that. That's probably what we're going to end up using. I'm looking into it right now. But we basically. Ooh, McFancy says Holders Rumble. I don't know. Maybe that could be a cool one.
Oh, by the way, the whole Thor's Hammer thing, there are only 6 NFTs currently that have
Oh,
Thor's Hammer.
wow.
There-
I didn't even count. So I was like, I like that trait. I like that trait, and I made sure they were across multiple like races. I think right
Damn.
now I think there's more companions than Thor's hammer. So
I'm
6
excited.
people.
I believe so.
And guys, if you won something tonight, again, you don't have to, but really
It might earn you some points.
there you go. The biggest thing we can do for the project right now is to just kind of get the message out about our events and what we're doing. And if you guys help us do that, you're not only helping yourselves by helping the project and your holdings, but you're also going to be, really helping us get more people into the project and being able to do this, bigger prizes, more guests, more events, and we're really excited to see kind of how everything evolves from here.
All right, we'll do. All right, because Lauren asked, and because McFancy wants something for holders. If why is it doing that? I see. We'll do one more war round. Yeah, let's do it. One more yeah, one more war round with the bounty active. Nuke anybody on stage, and if you're a holder, we'll double your winnings for this round. How's that?
Ooh, if the holder wins, that is a double prize. Let's go, guys. And it is war again. I'm gonna go ahead and click the
Yep.
swords.
If you nuke one of the people on stage, it's a $50 bounty.
We are gonna be doing some other things as well.
If you're a holder and you nuke someone on stage, that's a $100 bounty.
JC might be out $400.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine if a holder nukes someone right now? It's a $100 payout. Let's go.
Could you imagine if a holder nuked 3 of the stage members?
Oh, holy crap.
I mean,
You didn't
is
think about
that
that, did you?
I didn't think this played through very well, did I?
that is technically possible, I guess, because once you use the nuke, you could continue to
Once you
other
get the weapon, you could just continue killing.
of
Good
us on
luck.
stage. So it's a $400
Mistakes were
bill.
made.
Oof.
Mistakes were
I'm
made,
going to have
and
to
it
sell
is.
some XRP.
Oh my goodness, no, not yet, not yet.
That's also not including if a stage member gets revived.
I know. Did we have that happen once? Like, somebody got the bounty collected and then they got revived, and they didn't get collected on twice, but like, I don't know, somebody killed me and whatever, like with the snake, and then I got revived. I was like, oh no, someone else could kill me with a snake.
Oh, it's a snake.
That's a snake. I like snakes.
It's a slither snake.
I'm a
Snake is
snake.
Snack.
I will say, as this will be our last round, but guys, if you're here in the audience, if you're here in the Discord and you're here all the time, thanks for being here. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you're at least entertained, even if you didn't get any good valuable information. Hopefully, we'll have DJ on in the near future to do some TA and give some not financial advice. He does post in the not financial advice channel. Guys, if you have stuff, like we're obviously trying to keep an eye on the Web3 gaming space. If you have a game you play that you want us to look at, or if you're like, hey, what about this? Is this any good? There's a little drama going on right now with Off the Grid about whether or not it's actually going to be worth it to have the nodes. And I mean, like, we try and keep our fingers on the pulse of that stuff, but obviously there's only 5 of us owners and 6 mods, so it's a community effort to keep track of all this stuff. Let us know if you're like, hey, this game was cool and I made a little money. Let us know. We'll let you know what we find, and we'll try, as long as we can, relatively cheaply get everybody access, or especially if we can get everybody access for free. We will try and get you in these games early and help you make some money. But all that
Hey,
said,
Jason.
thanks for being here. Yeah.
What's going on with the Nexus node? You have one, don't you?
It's not Nexus. It's a playable node.
Playable.
Which, yeah.
Okay, playable. Sorry, I was thinking of the game Nexus.
Yes, the Nexus is on the playable ecosystem. It's still pumping out. I get 1,000 bull tokens every day.
What's that token at
Now
now?
the token is at 303, but you know.
Do you ever get
$1
any
a
of the
day?
node rewards?
I have once. I've won one of the node drawings.
Very
Got a hun-
nice.
I think I got 20K extra off that drawing. I have four tickets. So plus the everybody that owns a node is in a weekly drawing, and then if you buy drawing tickets with your bull token, that's a different drawing. So yeah,
Ooh,
I've won.
Majestic kills JC3, but with the wrong weapon.
Oh, rip. Oh, Coriel
Coriel
killed
kills
Ice
me
with a jet.
with
Sorry.
the wrong weapon.
Oh, Reptar got court-martialed. That only leaves Scorch.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Scorch already died once,
Wait, Scorch
and he
already
came
did?
back. He came back though.
Oh.
He might have died again though.
Does anybody have a nuke?
Not yet.
Pray for the res. Pray for the res. Should we just like end the live stream so those people that are watching the live stream can't see who wins, and if I have to pay out like $500-$600?
Yeah, fuck them.
Well, it's
Not really.
impossible, 'cause
Hey,
3 of
thanks
the
for
4 of us
watching
are
the
already
live
dead.
stream, either live or on replay. Reptar is talking out of his ass again. So, thanks for watching. Come join us